had some history with Coach Casey from Minnesota. I just wonder how familiar and that kind of relationship makes it easier to come in here.
I mean, I know what type of guy he is. You know, he's a hard worker, and you know that's what he expects out of his players, and you know that's why he wanted to bring me in, because he know how hard I work, and I'm a great motivator out there on the court and get everybody going on the defensive end, and that's just my style. And Casey, I had him when he had his first head coaching job. You know, it was a struggle for him. That was his first job, but I thought he stayed strong, and now he got a second chance at it.
Your game on a young team like this would be very important, I think. That would sort of make this attractive.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I'm still young, you know, at heart, but you know my age is 36, but I don't play like it. And if I can get these guys going on the defensive end, I know they're gonna get out and get layups and get dunks. And that right there is the big key on the defensive end, because these guys, they can play defense. They just need somebody to motivate them, and I'm that guy. And start with the point guard.
You know this defensive system? You've seen it before?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, some of the drills, everything came familiar to me, but on the high screens and rolls, you know, they were saying screen right, and I was thinking it to my left. You know, I just got to get on the same page with that. But other than that, all the other defensive concepts as helping and closing out, pushing them one way and stuff like that, I know all that. It's just to get the communication with the bigs on right and left on the high pick and rolls.
There were probably other opportunities for you this year. Why here?
Because I thought this right here was a great fit for me. Just like I said, I like to play with guys that like to get out and run and athletic, who can play defense and, you know, can get in the passing lanes. And I think I bring that to this team. And some of those other teams that I had offered from, you know, they want to slow the ball down, and that's not really my game. I'm a quick pace, you know, push the ball, play great defense, and, you know, get my satisfaction on the defensive end.
When's the last time you were with a team this young?
Man, it's been a long time. I can't even remember. Probably, college actually, because the Miami Heat, we was kind of old. And then, you know, Minnesota, you know, we had some old guys. And to Denver, we had some guys that was not old but didn't want to work at it. So, so you know, I mean, it was great though, you know, and this right here is going to be fun.
Are you vocal by nature?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, I tell them all the time, you ain't got to like me off the court, but you got to play with me on the court. So I'm your friend on the court, off the court. I ain't got to see you. So I'm going to yell at you. I'm going to do what I got to do, and you do the same thing to me. Off the court, I ain't got to hang out with you. I can go back to my place. But we come in this gym, we're going to get the job done, and then you go your way, I go my way.
You've always known
to Jared yet?
Who?
To Bayless?
No. You know, we just speak and communicate in the locker room, but, you know, you really can't say nothing to a player until you really get around them and get on the court. So I wasn't on the court, so it wasn't my job to really talk to him yet. But as the season and training camp goes on, trust me, I'll be in his ear, and, you know, I'll keep him right.
I think you've always been known as a guy with a ton of intensity out there. Where did that come from?
I mean, it's just hard work. You know, never forget what got you here. And, you know, I've been doing the same thing ever since my Miami Heat days. Off season, I go work out 2.5 months before the season start, running on the football field, lifting, conditioning in the weight room, and doing all this stuff 2.5 months before the season start. And, you know, you just can't forget what got you to this place. And a lot of guys do that and start relaxing once they get a big contract or another contract. But I don't take it for granted. I play every possession like it's my last.
Is part of that because of the tough upbringing you had growing up in the streets in Atlanta?
No, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys had the same route that I had, but I take it seriously 24/7. You know, once the season starts, it's all about the team that I'm on. And, you know, it don't have nothing to do with the way I was brought up.
You played for a variety of coaches, Styles, George, Mike, a whole bunch of different kind of guys.
Right.
Is one better for you?
I think a defensive coach is better for me because I'm like a coach out there. If I'm playing for a defensive coach, like nothing against New York, but that was an offensive team, and I didn't feel comfortable because we didn't hold guys accountable for their action on the defensive end, and I felt like I wasn't really getting into it or being able to do nothing out there. But here, you know, it started with the defense, and now I feel like I'm in control and I can get everybody on the same page with me.